Welcome to rural France. I love doing these things.
We are actually in the stunning region of Piemonte, or you may know it better as Piedmont, in the northwest of Italy. We have visited Piemonte several times for vacation as well as part of our scouting trips to Italy, as we wanted to understand what areas of this beautiful country we felt more at home. If you have watched most of our videos, including early ones, you will know that Piemonte was one of the regions we considered purchasing a home in. Our dream of living in Italy just didn't materialize back then, and life brought us farther south. We do not think that there are absolute truths in life, but there are two beliefs that have remained unchanged for us for many years. One is that Italy is beautiful all over. And two is that we fell in love with Piemonte right from the beginning, and talking about it brings a smile to our faces. Sure, the south and the north of Italy can be very different from each other, but we have big hearts, so we can love many places at once. Plus, we also love contrast. From our trips to Piemonte, we made great contacts and were lucky enough to build long-lasting friendships, and that is exactly why we're here. And what better way to share our love and curiosity for this region than sharing our perspective through this channel and bringing you the best home tours we can of places you may never otherwise come across. This video is the introductory video to our Piemonte series. And we couldn't be more excited. On this series, you will see homes from varied price ranges and different condition. From apartments to smaller houses to farmhouses to even castles. We have your insatiable desire for Italian home tours covered. Door?
What? You guys, look at this. The size of this, the beauty of it is just unbelievable. Look at that.
So, why do we love Piemonte, you may ask? Well, many areas of Piemonte have a fantastic combination of being in the countryside while at the same time being close and very well connected to many larger cities, so you will never be bored or short of options. Piemonte feels very close to the rest of Europe if you're interested in discovering more of this continent. Our favorite city in Italy is Torino, which is the capital of Piemonte. We love Torino so much that if ever there was a time when we felt like living in a city rather than in a small village, Torino would be our number one option.
Buono?
There is an air of sophistication to Torino, while at the same time being very livable and people-friendly.
And just when you think that you have seen the most beautiful, grand and regal building, something else comes along to surprise you.
One can only dream about living in a small apartment in the middle of a city with a small balcony or terrace and walking or riding a bike to our nearest cafe, bookstore, or park. Chocolate lovers, be prepared, as Torino is known as the capital of chocolate in Europe. Have you heard of a little business called Ferrero Rocher? Well, it was created in Piemonte in a mid-sized town called Alba. Piemonte also has amazing mid-sized cities such as Asti, where you can get a taste of that lifestyle with way less people. If you're not familiar with this amazing region, have I said amazing before? Let me tell you that Torino was actually the first capital of Italy after unification from 1861 to 1865. Its architecture is rich and you may find it a little French. So, if you're an Italophile as well as a Francophile, there is no longer a need to choose. Your home is here. The food is fantastic, of course. Wine is very important across the region. Have you ever heard of a humble little type of wine called Barolo? Well, the Barolo area is in Piemonte, just south of Torino. As we bring you the many episodes of our Piemonte series, you will notice the architecture of these homes is quite different from what you're used to see in the south of Italy. Homes will still have an immense amount of character. However, the layouts are more spacious and houses tend to be more horizontally designed as opposed to vertically designed as in the south, which allows for living spaces more similar to what we're used to in countries like Australia, the US, and Canada. Bathroom on the... Okay, so we just came up from the cantina's gorgeous space. And then we come back to the kitchen. It has a beautiful feeling. The light is fantastic. The size is great. I know some Italian houses have tiny kitchens, but this is very workable. This is a really nice space and you have vaulted ceilings here. The landscape of Piemonte is another reason to love this region. There is a perfect mix of valleys and hills while being able to admire the majestic beauty of the Alps from many areas. While on the topic of landscape, it is important to mention that regarding seismic activity, Piemonte is zone number 4, which is the lowest category. There is so much to discover in Piemonte, being the second largest region of Italy after Sicily. So initially, our series will be focused on towns around the province of Asti, one of the 8 provinces of the region. We hope that you enjoyed this series and appreciate the different architecture and landscapes you will encounter. Who knows? Maybe this series is what you have been waiting for to finally find your perfect piece of Italy. You look tiny, Georgie! Thank you so much to our patrons for their generosity. Your extra support is really appreciated. We have a lot more content for you to enjoy. If you would like to continue watching other home tours, please click here. If you would like to watch the videos of our own purchase and renovation story, click here. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Ciao!